was happy with my combine results, so just did the O-line drills today and thought they went very well. Just a quick 15-20 minute workout and did a little board work here with some teams, and it was a good day.
What did you think you needed to prove today, and do you think you were able to help yourself out?
I think I just needed to be consistent from my performance in the last 2 months, 3 months. Just that's a big thing I try to concentrate on, is just being consistent throughout everything I do.
Was it like having Joe and Frank Zombo both here? I mean, you've been talking to both those guys. I know you've been talking to Joe, but
yeah.
I mean, other NFL guys who've been helping you out or giving you support?
Yeah, Joe's probably the biggest one. Obviously, he plays my position, so it's always good to talk to him. And Zombo being here was pretty cool. I didn't know he was coming, but I knew Joe was coming. And, it's always nice having people like that in the building who've already been there and done that. Joe just played in the Super Bowl. Frank's got a Super Bowl ring, so hopefully I'll be following in their footsteps.
What has this process been like for you?
It's been pretty hectic. It's been a great process, though. Very busy. My schedule constantly keeps getting busier and busier. Been all over the country, but this has been my dream, and really looking forward to hopefully getting drafted here in April.
Yeah, are you surprised by how quickly you've risen up to the top of these draft boards? I mean,
yeah.
It started with the Senior Bowl, and then with the Combine. I mean, it just keeps on going up.
Yeah, I've been, known to be an under-the-radar player for 4 years. I mean, obviously coming out of a MAC school, we don't have the national exposure that the SEC, ACC, and PAC all have, and so it's been under the radar for a long time. And to be honest, I like being under the radar. Quietly, quietly rise up, and it's been my goal, and it's my I'm on a mission to get as high as possible. So we'll see what happens in April.
Going into this season, did you think you had a legitimate chance of being a top 5 pick?
It's honestly, it's gone a lot farther than I ever dreamed of. But I guess deep down it was always my goal to get as high as possible. And I worked really hard to get here, and just kept working every day, and it's been my goal, like I said.
How realistic is it to think you can go number 1 overall?
And in the end, it's not up to me where I go. Obviously, until April 25th, I'm going to be working to go number 1. I think that would be great for this program, great for me and my family. But it's awesome representing the school and the Chippewas and past and present players, and definitely take pride in representing like that.
Another event completed today. What's the next step?
The next step, the one-on-one workouts and team visits start happening now. So just be going around the country, visiting teams, and working out with some teams.
What teams do you have visits with?
I'm not exactly sure right now. My agent's got my schedule all lined up, so he just calls and tells me to go.
The Chiefs are coming here, though, right?
I believe so.
Do you pay attention to mock drafts, anything like that, the Kuipers, McShays, or anything?
No. In the end, coaches and general managers have the real draft, so I mean, why pay attention to anybody else?
How do you stay humble during this process?
I mean, it's just, why would I change who I am because of something I'm going through? I'm always going to be the person I was. I'll always remember where I came from, going to high school with this guy. But yeah, it's, just be me. When you start changing, that's when things will catch up with you.
There's a chance you could end up in Detroit. What would it mean to stay in the same state?
Hey, anybody who wants to give me an opportunity, I'm in. I'm going to go to that organization and do my best. But it'd be cool, staying home. But also with staying home, there comes a lot of stress because there's so many more people who know who you are and whatnot. But wherever I go, I'm going to enjoy playing football.
Are you going to New York for the draft?
I'm not sure yet.
You've been invited though?
I'm not sure yet.
What's the most difficult part about this?
I pretty much knew what to expect through the process. Definitely, that's why you go train and you prepare yourself. I mean, I've been preparing for this for 4 years now in college, and I always knew what was coming. And the fact that it's here now, it's pretty surreal, but it's starting to set in that this is all happening.
Yeah. When an NFL team asks you why you should be the number 1 offensive tackle taken, what would you tell them?
You know, I'm just a very competitive person. Like I said, I work to be number one in everything I do. You know, very hard worker. I'm good at what I do, and you know, in the end, it's up to them.
What's your relationship like with Luke Jokel? Did you guys talk about the combine or any other events or anything?
No, I really didn't say anything.
Any pro tackles, past, present, that you kind of look up to, model your game after, anything like that?
Yeah, obviously Joe here, first rounder, just played in the Super Bowl. I love watching film on him and watch what he does to obviously defeat all his defenders. So you know, I look up to the guy. You know, he's been there, done that. So you know, get in touch anytime I need something, and it's good having him there.
During the season, we had an unusually, obviously, a large amount. We had general managers, we had player personnel directors during the season come watch us practice and everything. Obviously today, and then we had a really good representation. And then I know that just here in the next couple of weeks, we've got a lot more teams that are coming back with some head coaches and personnel people that are going to obviously take a closer look. So. But it's just, I think it's a reflection on the group of young men.
How does Fisher's process sort of help the program, help other players along with them?
Well, I think you look at us and you say, you know what, if I want to be an All-American, I can go to Central Michigan and be an All-American. And if you want to be a first-round draft choice, Fish will probably be the second one we've had here. You know, Joe Staley and him now. I can do that. So I think it just helps gives validity to everything we talk to young men about recruiting, is that you want to play in the NFL, you want to be an All-American, you want to be a first-round draft choice, you don't have to go to a Big Ten school or an SEC school to do that. You can come to our school and do that. And not only just telling you that, but we got people that have proved it. So I think the big thing is with a guy like Fisher, he's obviously very talented and has a lot of God-given ability. But Coach Cummings, our offensive line coach, did an outstanding job of developing him. One of the big things the pro scouts and people talk to me about is how well coached he is. Our system that we run, how that helps translate to the next level. And I think those are all things, obviously, that bode well when we go into a living room and talk to young people about coming here.